Access Arts Live with a special edition to bring to you information about all the live streaming that's going on this week at the Peabody Conservatory. The Peabody Conservatory at Johns Hopkins University is the oldest music conservatory in the United States of America. And they have started, now that their fall semester is in full swing, they have all sorts of live streams going on almost a daily basis. I wanted to tell you about some of them, and there just wasn't room to fit it in with everything else. So, and I see that the YouTube stream is just joining us now, so it missed the first 15 seconds. I was telling everybody on the other live streams that that the Peabody Institute is the oldest music conservatory in the United States of America. They're affiliated with Johns Hopkins University, and as their fall season opens up and school is going full steam, there are all sorts of live streams going on. So let's talk about this week's live streams. I'm glad to get this up on Tuesday because starting on Wednesday, it takes off. Now, Wednesday afternoon, 12:30 p.m., Eastern Daylight Time, 9:30 in the morning on the West Coast, 6:30 in the evening in Europe, and 2:30 in the morning down under in Australia. There's the Peabody Institute live streams a concert of new works for bassoon with Brad Balliet, Brian Young on the bassoon, Sam Suggs on the double bass, and Mikhail Darmani on the piano. The program notes tell us, they don't tell us what they're playing, but they do tell us that the program features new works for bassoon, including works by incarcerated composers. Apparently, new works for wind instruments are sort of popping up all over the place. So that's free of charge, and it's on the Peabody live stream channel. We will give you in the comment section all of the links. Then on Thursday, October 3rd at 7:30 in the evening on the East Coast, 4:30 on the West Coast, 1:30 in the morning in Europe, and 9:30 in the morning down in Australia on Friday. The next ensemble is live streamed by Peabody from Griswold Hall and from a separate live stream channel, which is specifically for Griswold Hall. And the next ensemble is a mixed ensemble of 16 to 24 voices. It can vary, of advanced, graduate, and undergraduate musicians. And they specialize in, we're told, the performance of new, early, ex-disciplinary, and transformative repertoire, reimagining what it means to be a collaborative, creative vocal artist in the 21st century. They'll be doing Brich, dein, Hungrigen, dein, Brot, BWV 39 by Johann Sebastian Bach, and they'll be doing The Little Match Girl Passion by David Lang. That's Thursday for you at 7:30 p.m., but simultaneously on Thursday at 7:30 p.m., et cetera, the Peabody Symphony Orchestra will be doing a concert in Friedberg Hall. So there's a separate live stream for Johns Hopkins and Peabody at Friedberg Hall. They'll be doing Samuel Taylor Coleridge's Ballade for orchestra in A minor, Opus 33, although it's spelled Ballade. Darius Milhaud's Quatre Chansons de Ronsard, 4 songs by Ronsard, the French poet, Opus 223. And Robert Schumann's Symphony No. 1 in B-flat major, the Spring Symphony, Opus 38. So that's 2 things on Thursday. Then on Friday, there is their weekly Friday vocal recitals by students, Friday noon. That's at 12:30 p.m. again, Eastern Time, 9:30 in the morning on the West Coast, 6:30 in the evening in Europe, and 2:30 in the morning in Australia. That's live stream from Goodwin Hall. That's Friday noon. Then on Saturday, one last concert. This time it's the Peabody Concert Orchestra. I tried in vain to discover what is the difference between the Peabody Symphony Orchestra and the Peabody Concert Orchestra. I could not figure it out, and I spent a bit of time doing it. This is on Saturday at 7:30 in the evening on the East Coast, 4:30 on the West Coast, 1:30 in the morning in Europe, and 9:30 Sunday morning in Australia. If you want to watch a free concert consisting of Silvestre, Revueltas, Sensemayá, or Sensemayá, there's an accent on the last A, Debussy's Petite Suite, Schubert's Symphony No. 8 in B minor, that's the unfinished symphony, and Verdi's, the overture to Verdi's Nabucco. That's what we have for you this week from Peabody. It's a full schedule, no way to fit it in with other things. There's going to be more week to week as we're going forward through the fall schedule. I would encourage you to log on to the Peabody Institute website to find out all about it, or you can just subscribe to Access Arts Live, preferably on YouTube, and that way you won't miss any of these kind of updates that we send out to make sure that you know about every live stream of the performing arts that we can find for you. If you're just discovering this one, I will advise you we did a separate, longer one, a 20-minute one earlier today for all the chamber music and recitals we could find from London to Puget Sound, Washington. And yesterday, at our usual Monday time, we did our roundup at 6 o'clock European time, noon on the East Coast, 9 in the morning on the West Coast, in which we told you about all the big guns going off, orchestral works. And speaking of which, there's an orchestral work tonight being live streamed by Stage Plus. You can find that out if you look up our weekly roundup from yesterday. It's a benefit concert with the Ukraine Symphony Orchestra playing in the Dusseldorf Concert Hall with a string of soloists, and it's a benefit concert to help the people who have been suffering this horrendous war in Ukraine, in which over 1 million young Ukrainian and Russian men and women have lost their lives in the last 2 years. God grant us peace, is all I have to say. That's it for this second live stream today. I don't think there's going to be another one. I hope you enjoy these Peabody live streams. If not, some of the others. If you log on to any of them on YouTube, where you can make comments in the comment section, look for Access Arts Live, and whether we're there or not, say, hey, thank you, Access Arts Live, for turning us on to this concert. Ciao for now.